And finally, for today's episode, let's turn to David Trim for a look at Adventist history.
This week, we tell the story of Laura Hyde, who spent much of her life as a missionary in West Africa.
Welcome to This Week in Adventist History. On June 1st, 1896, Louisa Ashford was born in London. In 1919, Laura graduated from the nursing course at Stanborough Park College, today's Newbold College, and married John Hyde, a young pastor. In 1925, Louisa and John accepted a call to serve as missionaries in West Africa. They were to be missionaries there for the next 23 years. Initially, they served in Sierra Leone, but then John was called to be superintendent of the mission in the Gold Coast, today's country of Ghana. And they later went as the first Adventist missionaries to northern Nigeria, a remote area that many missionaries found very challenging to live in, and which, unlike Sierra Leone and Ghana, was an Islamic region, which made mission there even more difficult. There, Louisa and John established a clinic, which later developed into today's Jengri Hospital. You see them here in a photograph taken at Jengri in 1933 with their young son, John Jr., who, as an adult, was to return to Jengri and serve there as a missionary doctor. So committed were the Hydes to the people among whom they lived and for whom they worked, that Louisa and John ignored several opportunities to take a furlough in the late 1930s and the 1940s. You see them here, photographed in 1937, a photo that captures their personal warmth and charm. Only in 1948 did they finally take a well-earned furlough back to Britain. But Louisa and John were not done. They returned to West Africa. They did not finally retire until 1957. John was a dynamic missionary leader in Africa, but Louisa was crucial in what was really a joint ministry. She supported John as an administrator, but did much more. She used her nursing skills everywhere they worked in Africa, and that was a major reason for their success. Because they healed the sick, and because of their personal warmth, local people of many different tribes and ethnicities trusted Louisa and John Hyde. They laid the foundations for today's thriving church in Ghana and Nigeria. That was This Week in Adventist History.